This is mutation number 205, Call It a Comeback with Dehaka P2. I've done this before against like classic infantry or something weak, but this time I wanted to try against Siege of Storms because Kimmel Pronger, one of the members, wanted me to, or didn't want me, wanted to try this, but I wanted to try it for myself because he was having trouble with it and I wanted to see how hard it was. This took me about 6 tries, and each time, except with the exception of one, I got to the last wave. So I was able to I was able to actually get to the last wave every single time. And it's not actually that hard to get to the last wave, but when they rush you with everything, it's really crazy. We're fighting against Siege of Storms, and we're fighting against Pattern B. So that means there's an extra hybrid. And there was one trick that I did to help me survive all the way to the end. Through the course of these, over the course of these like runs, these 6 tries, I learned how to stall. So one of the things I did here was to stall these guys. So just eat one and then hit them, let them hit me, run back, eat, regen some HP so that the rocks stay up a little bit longer. That way I don't need any extra help and I can break the rocks more quickly. I also adjusted the build order that I showed you from Prober OL. I changed the build order slightly so that I have like 2 extra drones without losing anything actually. There was no loss at all. So yeah, there's a big change. These small changes made a big difference. I tried using Mutalists. Mutalists are bad, so it's just all creeper hosts. I tried using Primal hosts mixed in. Primal hosts don't do enough. So yeah, here we are with the second pack leader done, and then here we're gonna get the third one. And one of the things I learned to do is right here. I decided to break their nexus. Breaking their nexus means that they won't have cannons, and if they don't have cannons, they're gonna not have much defense on the way to the on the path to the third Thrasher. I also decided to put my my Primal Wardens in the back. Later on, I found out the hard way that that's actually not a good place to put them. But if I had to try again, I would have put them in a different location. But for now, I thought that at least that would be away from the action, so that I can always have reinforcements. I don't want to kill all these adepts because once I kill all of them, the phoenixes will go straight to the temple. So I decided to pull them back. And here I use the Thrasher, not Thrasher. When the Thrasher comes, I use the Mervar. And then here I missed this one, so I lost some life on the temple. Not a big deal, but I didn't want to lose this. Now, Mervar is going to go to the bottom right because they're going to spawn on one of the 2 sides, and I'm just going to go this way. If here Mervar gets one last spawn, his creeper or her creepers are stronger, so I'm going to make sure that they get to hit something. And then here, Dehaka fights this and stuff. Okay. And then the rocks are still alive. Deep tunnel all the way to the other side. And then here, eats the oracles. And they spread out. Very good for anti-Avenger. On the other side, just continue dumping creeper host locust at them. And just keep eating. Here, having Glevig is really good. Glevig is like really important here for the AoE. So here, take out these. That it's very important that Glevig gets back to AoE the big 11-minute wave that comes from the other side. And most of them are dead, so now I can go to this side and then come back. They're hitting the temple again, unfortunately. So I'm gonna use Dock Run to take out a lot of the stalkers that end up here. And then go to the bottom left. I didn't realize that I lost 3 probes, so 3 drones on gas. So actually, for a long time, I only have 3 gases mining. I didn't even really realize this until I was maxed out, which was bad. I didn't think that I lost anything. Didn't realize this at all. But fortunately, it worked out. Here, eat the oracles, run back, jump, hit, use Mervar. Alright. Mervar will take care of that. Here, on the bottom right Thrasher, I want to send my Creeper host, the Locust, past the Thrasher so that I can kill the Void Rays before they get close. Otherwise, the Thrasher will get Avenger, and I almost missed. Almost missed. Fortunately, I just made it in time. And then here, it's just basically send Locusts at the Thrasher. Dehaka can stay here and keep whacking. And now it's time to get ready for the Warp-ins. So here, we go up here, Warp-ins. Take them out. Dehaka can keep slapping so that the temple doesn't get shot. Alright. Now we go to the other side, same thing. Oh, now I realize I should have seen it there, but I didn't realize it. I was just busy pulling people off gas or off minerals because at this point I'm saturated, right? I'm maxed out, so I don't need that many workers anymore. So I was going to sacrifice drones and then build other stuff. The primal worms should be away from the temple because of eminent domain. So if they get taken, what happens is they're gonna shoot the temple. So if they're slightly farther off, even if they get taken, they'll just kind of sit there. So here, eat the psionic units like oracles and the war prisms, kill everything, and then fight. Most of the things are dead. Alright, so now we get ready for 18 minute. The 18-minute wave. Alright, there we go. And then, let's go. I realized, oh no, I'm missing guys on gas. So I might as well get the extra gas. I may need it later. So here, I'm starting to float lots of minerals, so I'm going to throw away some drones, or at least use them. And here, pulling that guy away means that he doesn't get Avenger. One of the two big hybrids does not get Avenger, which is pretty useful. And then here, I'm focusing on the clumps of units. This fight worked out extremely well because one of the dudes did not have Avenger. So here, take him out. Alright. So now, the next Thrasher, the next wave on this side, I'm actually ahead because usually I'm still fighting the two hybrid, but here, because I killed them quickly, I didn't have that issue. So here, kill the ones that they took over, and then extra Thrashers here. So now, I'm gonna send creepers to the bottom left, and then fight this. Glevig with his units will go there, and then Glevig himself will come here for the AoE. These double life units will just stall for a bit. Kill as much as I can. Okay, almost all dead actually. And then there's only one dude left. So, unfortunately, they got taken over. So here, gonna fight them, fight this guy. And I see, oh my gosh, they've taken some of my stuff. So actually, I need to get rid of theirs. And I realize I only have one Primal Warden left, but at least I'm alive. One of the biggest things I did was this right here. I moved regular Primal Worms here. This stalls them for so long. I tried just using greater Primal Worms, but it wasn't actually very effective because they would run out of time. But here I use regular Primal Worms, and then the Thrasher kills him out, takes him out really slowly. So I took care of that wave, thanks to the Oracle Eat. And then here, I wanted to find more, but I couldn't find any more. It's like, oh shit, I'm running out. So I did the stall again with the Primal Worm. And then here, one Psionic. Okay, the hybrid's gone. So, the hybrids on the top side are gone, and now it's just on the bottom. So make sure that I don't die now. I still have a lot of supply. Oh, and then I realized, okay, they're shooting me, but there's a wave coming, so I should use my stuff for at home. And then here, gonna kill the Void Rays. Void Rays are the toughest ones, and then poke them down, and then come down here, eat the Oracle again, and then Glevig, MVP Glevig comes down here and stalls. And I see, I didn't even realize time was up. I'm just pulling all my drones, stalling the Thrashers as long as I can, and then, oh,